Welcome to the Reagan Peters Show. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe. We'll greatly appreciate that. We want to get to 1,000 followers, 1,000 subscribers by the end of this month. We're bringing you contents that you want. A lot of people are sending us messages on our Twitter account or our X account now that they want these kind of liberal goof messages. This is another one by this guy with the weird hair. He's leaving the Liberal Party. He's leaving the Democratic Party because Chuck Schumer voted with the Republicans not to shut down the government. And the Liberals during Biden's time, and it was the Liberals during the Biden's time that didn't want the government to shut down, said, oh my God, if the Republicans shut down the government, and here comes the D word, oh my gosh, democracy is in peril. Democracy is in peril and now they want to shut the government down. And because Chuck Schumer said, no, we're going to vote with the Republicans, they want his head. They want him. They want a change of leadership. That's crazy. That's just a Democrat Party for you. They make no sense. The only reason that they're in power is because of the media. The media is the only one that keeps them in power. They have no policies. All they do is call the other guy racist, sexist, and the other stuff. Have a look.
The grassroots is furious, right? Most of the caucus is furious. I never before, my parents were Democrats. I've been a Democrat my entire life. Never before did I say, I should leave this party, because if democracy is at risk and you had no idea what to do and you have no plan, and even now at this moment, you know nothing of what to do and you're capitulating to this is disgusting.
Are you thinking about leaving the Democratic Party? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, me personally, yes. I'm not an elected official, but I have always voted with the Democrats.
Over this issue?
Yeah, over the inability to figure out what to do in the face of fascism and the rise of Trump.
I hear you on that. The inability to have a plan is absolutely a problem, right? But I'm really questioning, what is the plan after the shutdown happens? Because when a shutdown happens, people don't get paid. And this is not exactly an administration that wants to keep the government open. They actually want the thing to be shut down.
Yeah, but here's the thing. And I'm not a Democrat, never was. I was a lifelong Republican and quit the party over Donald Trump because he is someone who doesn't respect the Constitution and is trying to rule like a king. So, but look, I was part of the Tea Party movement. I watched what happened and how Republicans were a resistance opposition party when Democrats ran everything. And watching this happen now as someone who's an independent that's pro-democracy, that I guess you can say caucuses with the Democrats now, it is very frustrating. When you don't have a leader, there's no unification in a message. It hurts the grassroots and the troops that you need. Right. Could you imagine if, during World War II, and you saw what was happening with the bombs over London, and then, it was just like, Churchill's just going to say, we're going to capitulate now because, what are we going to do about it? This is not the way you lead. What happens is that the Republicans who are in charge, they have to explain why workers aren't getting paid. They need to explain why they can't run the government. And the Democrats need to say, we were fighting for you. It's not they're in charge. And show that people are being fought for. I'm watching what's happening. And when you have a demoralized base, you're never going to lead an opposition. If you don't have the chutzpah, if you don't have the intestinal fortitude to lead, then get the hell out of the way, Chuck Schumer, and let the people who are willing to fight for their constituents lead the party. Because this is not the way to win.
Okay, she makes a compelling case that this is a leadership issue. Okay?
100%.
And I get that. Chuck.
Look, as the Democrat who gets Democrats elected at this table, with all due respect to all of my friends, there's a lot going on all at the same time. And stay with the old Mexican redneck, and I'll talk slowly for everybody, is that when you're not in charge of Jackass, you've got to do something. And to your point, there's a lot of people that feel like you feel about this party right now. And as you go through race after race after race, there was a whole bunch of people that voted for Donald Trump. Democrats first have to realize that and understand why they voted for Donald Trump. And then they should realize, what does it mean to actually fight? The Democrats have been in charge for a long time. Some of the same people. I ain't got here to throw hate at nobody, but the anxiety is very real in America right now. And that's why Donald Trump was elected.
So do you think they should have stopped this thing and shut the government down? That is really the question.
Look, as the political consultant here,
it's not Dems shutting the government down. It would be Republicans.
That's what the Republicans would have said.
Okay. Let me
Democrats are
rephrase.
shutting it down. Let's just be clear. That's what
Okay, the government would have shut down if there were not enough votes, if Democrats had not cast this vote, and that was a consequence of this.
Right.
Was that an appropriate consequence in order to do something, which is what the base
You saw two things happen at the same time. You saw Schumer said, I'm going to take these bullets for everybody. It may cost me my leadership position.
It should cost him his leadership position.
Democrats feel just like this right here. Throughout the country, we need them to show up in a midterm election. So
I'm not a Democrat, though. I'm an independent.
That's fine. I'm talking about winning elections.
I know.
Yes.
And in order to win elections in 2026, if we actually have them, you have to have people that are motivated to vote for people who will fight for them.
What an ugly idiot.